Welcome to Upper LA. Daily news country. Home to nearly 2 million people in LA's most affluent free-spending market. And home to one of the West's best and fastest-growing major newspapers, today's Daily News. What's Upper LA? In many ways, it's almost like a separate city, geographically north and set apart from the rest of Los Angeles by the Santa Monica Mountains. The Daily News Market covers all of Upper LA County and includes the entire San Fernando Valley. It also includes the neighboring Simi, Caneo, and Santa Clarita Valleys and southern Ventura County. In all, that's about 43 separate communities, each with its own unique identity, yet bound by their common geography, and by the only major newspaper exclusively serving this area, today's Daily News. Look beyond the surface, and you'll see that geography isn't the only up quality of the Daily News market. For advertisers, it also represents one of the most active, upscale, and potentially lucrative markets in all of the West. A market that is continually up in every major category of advertising effectiveness. Up in population, with almost 2 million people. In fact, if the Daily News market was a county, it'd be the country's 10th largest. Up in economic strength, with financial institutions in nearly 600 locations and deposits totaling $22 billion. Up in employment, with a broad range of highly skilled professionals in all walks of life, plus the continued growth of high-tech industries in the western portion of the market continues to add strength to its already outstanding potential. Up in travel and mobility, with more than 56% of market residents annually arriving and departing on flights from LAX and the Burbank Airport, located in the heart of Upper LA. And with almost 1.5 million vehicles on some of the nation's most famous and widely traveled freeways. Best of all, for advertisers, the Daily News market is an area that's up in retail sales. People love to shop in Upper LA, so much that if the market was a county, it'd be the country's 5th largest in total retail sales. Why, this year alone, Upper LA retail sales will total nearly $16 billion, and they're projected to reach $25 billion by 1990. That's bigger than other major metro counties like New York and Dallas. Even more interesting is the fact that with only 23% of LA County's total population, the Daily News market accounts for more than its share of retail sales in food, general merchandise, and apparel. Advertisers know that when they buy the Daily News, they're reaching Southern California's highest spending retail market. Higher even than affluent Orange County in both per capita and per household spending. In fact, with only 84% of Orange County's population, the Daily News market outspends Orange County in all the same major categories: in food, general merchandise, and apparel. The Daily News difference really adds up. And what about demographics? Well, compared to other major media like broadcast, it's a well-known fact that newspapers deliver a more upscale audience, those with higher incomes and education, and people who are actively involved in the communities where they live. And today, you won't find a more active, upscale audience than in the Daily News market of Upper LA. In fact, one look at the Daily News market numbers and you're bound to be impressed. Not only by their extremely high quality, but also by their remarkable similarity to those of our Daily News readers. For you, this means precise impact. It means that when you buy the Daily News, you're reaching a very accurate cross-section of the entire marketing area. And today, with an average household income of over $37,000 a year, you won't find a more attractive group of prime adult prospects. At the heart of the Daily News' growing appeal is its award-winning editorial. Led by its own staff of highly trained writers, editors, and photographers, and backed by the nation's top wire services, today's Daily News is a fully sectionalized major metropolitan daily newspaper with complete coverage of national and world events. And as the only major newspaper covering Upper LA exclusively, it's also the area's most complete source of local news 7 days a week. In addition, recent improvements in both our daily and Sunday editions have led to an even further upgrading of our entire editorial product. That includes more and better coverage in LA life. In fact, ever since we introduced this colorful entertainment and lifestyle features magazine, it's become one of our most popular daily sections. Not surprising when you consider this is the entertainment capital of the world, or when you consider that the Daily News is the only LA paper with next-day reviews of all major events. But that's not all. This year, to gauge the growing impact of our local and regional economy, we've also introduced an exciting new publication called Valley Business. Every Monday, this colorful and innovative guide is designed to provide our readers with a timely, accurate, and in-depth report of the entire Upper LA business and financial scene. No other local medium gives you more or better coverage. Plus, the improvements continue. On Sunday, we've also made some dramatic changes in our Daily News TV book. And now with bigger, easier-to-read graphics and complete coverage of cable and pay TV, it's by far the best and most complete program guide in the city. Add this to our other outstanding Sunday sections like Focus, Travel, Parade, and our ever-popular Sunday Classified. Together, you've got the best Sunday package in all of Upper LA. And finally, one of our most ambitious undertakings in recent months has been the expansion and improvement of Neighbors. Published every Wednesday in 13 different zones, this unique neighborhood magazine is easily the most in-depth guide to community living in the valleys. And it keeps our readers in touch with all that's happening in their own neighborhood. Everything from Chamber of Commerce activities and senior citizen events to school lunch menus and neighborhood sports. And thanks to the Daily News 3-part TMC program, that's Total Market Coverage, advertisers can now target their coverage in any one or all of our 13 Neighbors edition. Then, through a special program of second and third class mailings, preprint advertisers can extend their reach to cover up to 86% of the entire market. No other print medium can offer you more. Plus, we've also improved the entire look of our newspaper with a bright new design featuring bigger, easier-to-read graphics, better indexing, and overall a more attractive and stimulating environment for your advertising. It's all part of the upbeat excitement of today's Daily News. But wait, there's even more. As a concerned corporate citizen, the Daily News goes beyond just reporting the news to play an active role in the lives of its readers, as well as the community at large. More than any other local medium, we do this by sponsoring a year-round calendar of community and special events. Everything from contests, sporting events, and colorful holiday promotions to high school journalism workshops and informative political debates. Why? Because we care. We realize that the real strength of this market lies in its people, its families and neighborhoods, and their sense of community pride. This, above all, lends credence to the spirit of Upper LA, a spirit you can see and feel each day in the faces and the places that make the Daily News. Now, with all these ups in editorial and community involvement, is it any wonder that the Daily News circulation continues to rise? Not really. In fact, over the past 10 years, our Daily News paid circulation has outpaced every other major newspaper in Southern California. And today, with more than 150,000 daily paid circulation, 168,000 on Sunday, and nearly 500,000 readers a day, the Daily News continues to soar at an all-time high. And what about the competition? Well, ever since the LA Times introduced its Valley edition in late 1984, the Daily News circulation has continued to rise dramatically. In fact, during the past 5 years, Daily News circulation in the Upper LA market has risen over 46% compared to less than 2% growth for the LA Times. All the more evidence that the Daily News is becoming the newspaper of this dynamic and ever-expanding market, not only editorially, but in advertising too. Today, with paid page after page of outstanding values, money-saving coupons, and timely special sections. The Daily News is Upper LA's most read and relied on newspaper for advertising. Even LA Times readers check the Daily News for ads. We've got the surveys to show it. Proof that advertisers themselves have increasing confidence in the Daily News can be seen in its steady and impressive growth in advertising lineage. From total retail and general to automotive and classified. The numbers just keep climbing year after year. And just look at the rise in our Daily News classified, up 25% in the past year alone. You know, the strength of a newspaper's classified section is often one of the most important considerations in determining a purchasing decision. And today, compared to the classified in the LA Times Valley edition, the Daily News maintains over an 80% share of the entire Upper LA market. Why? Because the people living here know what works. They know that from transportation and home services to housing and employment, you won't find a better, more effective medium in Upper LA than the Daily News classified section. Overall, the 14th largest in the nation. And now, with a newly designed format for quick and easy reference. What do all these ups in Upper LA mean to you? Well, quite simply this. In a market the size and scope of Los Angeles, no one newspaper can give you full or even adequate coverage. Not even the LA Times can effectively penetrate Upper LA. That's why for maximum advertising impact, you need the Daily News. With rapidly growing circulation, steady increases in advertising, and innovative commitments to its readers, today's Daily News really does make the difference. Make the investment now. Add the Daily News to your media plan and start putting the ups in Upper LA to work for you. Oh, and just in case you think we've covered all the ups in Upper LA, take another look. As you can see, we've only just begun to tap the enormous potential of LA's richest, biggest spending market. And together, with your continued support, we look forward to reaching the top.